Hello everyone, good morning. For me, it is December 29, but let's pretend this is January 1st, 2025. Welcome everybody to New Year. Hopefully, new everything and all the best for you in this year of snake. Hopefully, this slithering thing will create your super amazing year, and that's where we are going to start. I should do more of this noises. Okay, anyway, this snake is awesome. I don't like snakes, you know that, but colors in here so amazing, and designs are tiny. We should finish this very soon. It's 14 count Ada, 33 by 31 centimeters, and I already parked last night a whole bunch of threads. We're going to create, let me grab my scissors here. We are going to create, I need to pre-record this video because later I will have no time. We will create these leaves. That's what all my threads parked. I do parked somewhere else, like this pink one, I think, symbol that I have in here. I believe that's a green that I have one thread parked in here, some up there. Anyway, I have like a good, look at this, how pretty it looks all together shades. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. And I just want to create, like I mentioned this in my other video, to create a little bit of this design, and I wanted to have at least maybe one more cross stitch maybe for today. And I told you I would love to start on my new From What a Biz designs, but it could be a little bit behind on that one, because today half of the day I have been working with Sandy from What a Biz, because I'm going to change something. I decided to work on that beautiful design that I have in counted cross stitch. So I asked for a PDF files because some of the symbols was kind of like difficult to understand a little bit, and my paper pattern, when I exactly from this corner that I'm starting right now, also kind of like a foggy, not sharp printed paper, so I couldn't understand the symbols. So I asked if I could have a PDF file, which she kindly provided from me, and the PDF file, it's a little bit will be different, a smaller size, and I think with less colors, but totally fine. So I need to stitch and enjoy instead of using a pattern that will be a little bit more difficult and slowing me down. And because I have so many designs to review and stitch, I decided that's okay, the design will be a little bit smaller with a little bit less colors, I think, and I will be stitching in my pattern keeper. So I just uploaded that design to my pattern keeper. All I need to do now is reorganize my threads on a palette, and I did organize them already nicely last night by untangling, braiding, but now I have to redo all that. I need to make them now to check the DMC code, because now on my pattern keeper the symbols will look different than on actual cross stitch. So it's mean it could be different DMC codes, maybe some DMC codes that I will be missing, and I have to go look into my stash. So I will be reorganizing, I should say, this design, and I will be, if I don't have the video in this time on first, maybe I will pick some different design, but definitely I will be empty out now my big frame that will fit perfectly good for my beaded design. And because my What a Biz girl, pink Christmas girl, I think her call, she's going to be a little bit smaller, I can put her on a smaller frame. So everything is working out perfectly good, and I'm happy to work now with Pattern Keeper instead of creating stitching and guessing symbols, because some area where it's very confetti, it's a little bit hard to see symbols. It kind of look good on a pattern, but because the symbols the same print, pattern and fabric, so if you don't see there, you don't see there either. So maybe sometimes it's good that printed symbols on a canvas and a paper are different, so it's easy kind of if you cannot see them there, so you can go to the paper and verify. But it's working out for me, all right, so that's okay. If we're not gonna have that today, I'm saying, like, you know, I will pick some other design because I have a pretty awesome designs. But for now, this snaky, I park in here how many threads? Let me count. In this batch in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th that I'm stitching, 6, 7. So I park 7 threads in here, and I will stitch them till I stitch. Don't know how much I will record or not. If this is going to be one project start today, 2 or 3, I have no idea. But all I know right now, that is, what is this? Sunday today, and I have no video from Monday or Tuesday yet, but I already pre-recorded for Wednesday. How nice of me, right? So I have to figure out what to do. Oh, you know what I will do maybe for tomorrow? Oh my goodness, my husband surprised me today. He brought a bag of goodies that is totally did not expect for him to bring home, stuff like that. I am not going to say what it is, but maybe I just going to record short video. My husband surprise shopping haul for me. Yeah, that would be fun, something different. There's something else I want to try, but I need to find a material. I want to do something with the threads and needles, but type of crochet that I saw recently people doing. Well, I've been seeing this for a long time, but then again it's came across my view and I was like, oh, I want to try it. So this year we should have many different kind of videos maybe. Okay, so I'm going to go here a little bit horizontal way to pick up this couple of stitches in here, and this is threads for number 12. Hold on, just going to stitch between this by holding it. Oh, okay, so my battery in this camera wasn't fresh. It's already flashing. Well, I didn't think it's gonna be destruction this soon. I have to change battery already. Well, that's not fun. I just sit comfy. I just started. Okay, so because it's a Wednesday, you will have 2 videos today, okay? European town. Oh my god. You know what? Never mind. The ambulate. It's because I saw the European town in my whips parade. Now just keep saying a European town instead of ambulate. So you will have an ambulate video as it should be on Wednesdays, but this one will be video number 2 because it's January 1st and I want the snaky to start this year. For good luck for everybody. If you were born in the year of snake, congratulations. You are the boss this year, okay? You are super, super important this year. And I have to make a schedule yet when exactly I want to do diamond painting and when beaded projects, and the rest of will follow whatever. Okay, soon as I start to create this new, maybe first week will be a little bit mess up, or maybe not, because I have to start them, most of those designs, to put them into my whips. Maybe I will stitch this a little bit, go to the other one a little bit, and then sit down tonight and stitch by myself some chunk of the project, and at the end of the video show you where we are. Would that work? And thank you so much for those comments on my whip video. I know I love those kind of videos as well. I love to watch them, and that's what I'm watching. Besides the news from back home, all I watch is a whip parade. It's so much fun to see people's projects. So I appreciate all your kind comments. I periodically, oh my god, I cannot speak, go and read them. I butchered the name. Not the name, the word. There's a half stitches in here. I have a 3/4 stitches, which I could not find. Where is those 3/4 stitches? I tried to find it. I did not see in a pattern. So when I will stitch, maybe we'll came across where it is, because right now I do not see where that stitch special. Okay, I have to pull out clamp from this side. It's my threads keep tangling on it. Let me change the pattern and we will stitch a little bit more. As much as I wanted to do this video on a daylight, oh, it did not happen. But now peaceful time in here, and it's time to do some recording. Kind of exciting, you know, to start on a new project. Exciting and scary. So as soon as I put most of them into my whip, as soon as I stitch 1 or 2 stitches of each one, you know, then I can put into my spinner wheel to the whole projects together, because right now my new designs that I added, they are in a separate wheel because I did not started them yet. So as soon as I start, for example, I start snake, and right after stitching I will add to my wheel, and that's how I will do one by one or all together. Well, what if I don't know? No, I have to stitch a little bit on them, because what if I change my mind and not to stitch something? I don't want that to sit in my whips, right? Tell me in the comments below what new project maybe you are starting. I know that some of you purchased this exactly same snake because I think it's super gorgeous and colorful, and you are stitching together with me. So far I know there was 3 of us. Please let me know who stitched in this design with me. Comment so I can count how many people we have in this kind of stitch along. If you have a different snake, that's fine. If you still finishing your dragon, that's fine too, but we have to keep it up. So yeah, as I say in my whip parade, I will try my best to finish this snake as soon as possible, and then I will pull out tiger, so I don't fall behind too far for every zodiac of the year, or horoscope, whatever you say in it. Yeah, so I will try to keep up so I need to finish tiger and whatever that's going to be next year. Actually, I never look yet what year will be next one. I will check later after this video. Curiosity, so maybe I can find some design cute one to prepare for next year. Why not? If something cute, I just need to know what it is. You know what? I cannot wait. I'm gonna Google it right now together with you. Who's with me? Let's see. I'm going to search for 2026 horoscope. No, I don't need astrology. Okay. Stay in browser. Okay. Zodiac animal. Oh, horse. Okay. 2026 is horse. I better stitch those running horses then. I don't think I need any. Do I need like horse or running horses would count, or need to be one horse? Comment what we need to do, because I think I have somewhere. Remember the horse that is in red colors? It's like a black background and red colors of the horse. I know somebody else was stitching already a year ago, I think. I have to think about it, but that design is big. I will be not able to finish in 1 year for the horoscope, so I probably need to be like one horse to prepare. But I still have you know, I still have to stitch the whole 2025 to get some progress on it anyway. So maybe that's what we will do. Okay, I really have to, because I have a whole bunch of threads in here. I have to kind of hold the pulley to get into this hole so the other threads don't tangle up together. These burgundy colors that you see, this one, it's a half stitch, and you see this one, it's a half stitch, but also in the same color you have a full stitch of the same color. There's a two very similar of this green. So if I have, for example, I'm not sure about this one, if that's the same color or not, I have to verify it. So I would stitch like this, a full stitch, and then go stitch half stitches at the same time without breaking a thread. It's just to make sure to check, because there's two brown colors in here, I think similar, or maybe this one just the one. Yeah, so I'm just like looking what, same thing. For example, this one, let me just lift the camera a little bit, like in here, you see, I think it's a exactly same color in here, full stitch and half stitch. So just stitch them together to kind of continue stitching without tearing apart the thread, because it's the same color. Okay, let's keep going. So I park in here colors, all of them, to kind of create this leaf for every symbol, I think, besides the half stitches. So we should have, oh, this corner keep sticking to the, okay, it's because I have to stitch with two hands. This corner are too close and my thread keep catching a corner. Let me try to stitch a little bit with two hands. I'm stitching this one right now with original needle because I want to be quick. I don't want to go dig for the better needle. If I want to switch later, I will do later. I did, I think, soften up this canvas a little bit, kind of by rolling, to make it a little bit softer. And this frame is like just fit, not very strong, but as you can see, I have a paper here, paper towel to keep a frame a little bit more sturdy. Raining all day today. Oh, and I don't like, if you are a pet owner, oh, if you are a dog owner, you probably don't like rain too, because then you have a stinky wet dogs with dirty paw, wet fur, ooh, burning in the mud, and there's no snow whatsoever. Very interesting weather for the end of December. Don't forget, I'm still in December. You already in the future. Oh my goodness, you beat me into the future. I'm still in the past. I'm in December. So I can ask you now, how did you celebrate your New Year's Eve? Because I'm not there yet, so I can't really tell you what I did. Okay, I will put my finger. These needles are so sharp. I have to hide my finger with the blue protection. Let's play a game. What do you think? When will I finish? How long will it take me to finish the snake? And just remember, I'm not going to be like sit and stitch every day, because obviously now I have lots of projects to cover. But in a normal speed, between every other design, what do you think? When can I finish this? Because if I would stitch just this one design, I would say maybe maximum 2 weeks I would be done. But I don't think I will be going for this extreme stitching, because also I want to stitch every other design. Maybe because we are still in the winter, I should pick more of the winter design that I have, which I have those Christmas some designs, but is it okay? They're still Christmas. Even that plastic or wood stitching, I know it's kind of like for the Christmas thing, but we can, at least we can start to make a start, and hopefully would be quick finish before next Christmas to display them. Oh, hopefully my dog is gonna grow up and be smart and less wrestle, so I can have a Christmas tree in my house next year. Because this year was like, didn't even feel like it's Christmas. No tree, no decoration, because they would be knocked down everything. And I know lots of people asking me about story about Kono, that I never sit down and talk about this yet. Hopefully I will do this soon, when I will find like a very, very comfy day that I'm really going to be like a chatterbox chit chat. And I will tell you a story about. He's doing really good. He's such a sweet baby, so kind, better behaved than Bandit. I have to tell their names quiet before they run here. Everybody is sleeping right now. by the front door. There's not even room up there, but they all trying to sneak by the door, the little tiny square. Somebody would lay down a little bit higher in the hallway by the staircase, or sometimes they line up everybody on the staircase. It's like obstacle course, and they don't really in a rush to move away. They would just lay down, sleep, and watch how I'm trying to step over them to get down or upstairs. They definitely wrap me around their paw. I am their slave. That's it. And I love it. Okay, we're almost done. One color in here, which I park of this color for, like, you know, I grab 6 threads and I park all 3 of them on the pink colors, and that will cover a lot. Lots of these pink symbols I have on actual snakes ahead, but we will not get there yet. I will be only like get there if nowhere else those symbols and I still have a thread left over, then I will park up there. I would love to outline first and the juiciest things to do on the end later. That's what I planning, but who knows how it will go. So yes, if you start new designs this year, let me know how many new whips did you add to your bunch. And if you are new on my channel and you missed my whips parade video, check it out. I hope you like it, because up there I have all my finishes of just this year, 2024. Well, I should say past year. And I have whips that currently stitching, and then all the new designs that will be stitched, well, at least start 2025. So I think that was a fun video. Even I watched and liked it, so I was like, okay, good job, Natalia. Okay, I will probably just leave this thread. I will pull out from my needle. Actually, no, hold on. Yeah, I do. I will. Okay, let me retread. So I guess we're just gonna chit chat. Okay, I'm going to quickly, let me just zoom out so we are not so close. I will finish this particular thread later on. I'm just going to pick my next target. Next target will be probably this one, number 12. Okay, the rest of threads just they can hang there like that, right? I have this cute magnet. It's not a snake. I need to find maybe snake, but remember this one. Pretty metal. Okay, stay there. First I wanted to park all the threads with the needle already in, but then I pull out needle because the way they tangle up, it would be more messy situation to separate them later. Okay, I'm ready. Come back close to me. Okay, is that okay? Oh, this way, okay. Okie dokie, number 12. Yeah, for some reason my eyes feel funky right now. I should try my best to stitch earlier, but instead I spent so much time on a pattern keeper trying to, because I was using different file that wasn't comparable with the pattern keeper. I was trying to fix it, trying to work it, and at the end we figure out that there is a way. Always trying to get to my right side with the half stitches, because it's more comfortable for me to go from right to left. And good thing that I decided to park threads, that way I will stitch probably more than I would if I wouldn't park, because now I was like, I will determine to finish these threads, at least to see one leaf. I'm not going to do backstitch now yet, because usually I do on the very end. Lots of people like to do backstitch soon as they stitch element, but that's only if you stitching always by yourself and not kinda with your viewers if you're a YouTuber. I like to have this like before and after picture, that way really create beautiful difference. I know it's like a lots of work later to stitch everything, and I agree with many people. It feels like, you know, you already finish stitching and then you have to do all over same thing. Sounds like the same thing, even it's a back stitch, but you go over the same stitching and feels like you're doing a double job. But you know what, to me it's maybe even faster, because you grab a thread, you stitch your back stitch all as long as your thread can go. But if you stitch little by little, it's mean, or you have a hanging thread of the black, whatever is your outlining, because you can only do so much back stitch and then you have to wait till you making a progress with full stitch again. So I don't know what's the best. I think that way would slow me down. I only did once the vase by Romantic Story, if you remember my whip. That's the one I did put backstitch on a vase because I wanted to see for the first time of that particular brand. That was like my first one. I wanted to see quality, so I did like to how stitches look like. And that's it. I never again stitch backstitch for the way. And oh my god, Julie, is it Julie? You are killing me. She remember my design, winter design that I fully stitch, but never did backstitch. Trust me, girl. That design is haunting me as well, and I cannot believe you remember about it. I have to pull out and just purposely for you to do that video and stitch backstitch together, because otherwise, that's what I'm saying, if I put away design, it's so hard to get back to do stitching. And the thing is that design have inside another design that I need to do backstitch. It's my poppy flowers, that tiny, the one like yellow or white roses like I call. And there's a matching design of poppy flowers that I stitched a long time ago, and that's the other one that I did not do backstitch yet. So it's two outstanding designs that not fully finished, kinda. I have to do that. I have to like sit one time and do both of them. And if you like to watch backstitch, let me know. Maybe I'm just not going to bored out myself and do it together. That way I would, well, I don't know, it's not always comfortable to do backstitch and count and kind of look on a pattern. Would be less chit-chatting. But if you like to watch, I will do it one of the days. It's a very light leaf, will be on the center, but there is a very nice and bright color in here. Wow, 23 frame, okay. What should I do? Stitch more of this design? My camera already stopped. Well, let's stitch at least maybe this thread. See if we can manage one more color. I will try to do quickly with two hands. I just need to make sure this video not 3 hours long. So let's count together. Before my camera stopped, it was like, I mean battery stopped. It was like 10 minutes, then 23, so it's gonna make it 33, 35 minutes around. Okay. I know you like long videos, but sometimes I think people overwhelm when it's too long, because not everybody likes stitch with me and just doing a like just seeing a like beginning process and like how much stitch done I end. I don't know. When I stitch and I watch some other people stitching video, I love to listen to the story, and at the same time I like to listen, have the thread go through the fabric, create this kind of satisfying noises. I do not like voice over videos. To me it's too quiet. I need to hear the thread. When it's like silent and just person talking, it's kind of losing interest in me, that kind of video. I like real straight up chit-chatting. First start, it's always exciting. Last year was my first start humongous cottage. I need to make sure I stitch this year on a little bit more often to get some dent into the canvas. It's a huge canvas, but that's my problem. I like to stitch big canvases. When you stitch, it's like, wow, piece of art. Instead of 10 little design, have one big one. It's like, whoa, looking good. When I was watching my whip parade and I really wanted to see how my European town looked like on camera, and it is amazing. It is amazing. I'm so happy I was stitching the design. Like I mentioned before, I do have playlists, so if you still stitch in the design but you feel like you're alone now, just watch my repeat videos. I have a playlist. Just click on any and keep me as your companion. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna check what my husband texted me here, because okay, he's so nice. Okay, hopefully he's not gonna text me back. Okay. Catherine and my husband and Catherine's friend Sarah and her parents went to the restaurant, and after that they will go bowling. And I did not wanted to go because with my arm and my hand I cannot do that right now, and just to sit watch that would be extremely boring to me because I like to play. So I say no, I'm not gonna even go. To disappoint myself just to sit and watch, that would be too much. I better do something at home, like record video. Why not? Am I right? So they, right now at the restaurant, Magnolia, one of my favorite restaurants. It's like cooking right there, food for you, very healthy food, Asian. And he asked if I want something yummy. So I answer, surprise me. So he will bring me something. Well, basically he knows what I like. Time from time we go to the restaurant. Actually on New Year's, oh see, I know what I will do on New Year's Day. We will go as a family to Wind restaurant. It's also Asian restaurant and I love sushi. So we're gonna have a yummy sushi. No, not just a sushi there, but especially I love sushi up there. And after that, I don't know what we're going to do. What do you think so far? These two colors blend in together. See how nicely they blend in? Looking good. And if you would wanted to have a very, very smooth transition between those like two colors, you could start a row or two lower to make like a one color of this one thread of this one, and create a blend between this. It would be super smooth transition, but that's lots of work, right? We're just gonna do whatever pattern tell us to do. I have to actually look, because my What the Best design will be smaller now. I have to see if I have a smaller piece of fabric. Now I regret I cut it out, that piece of symbols, because that would be bigger piece of fabric in one piece, but to use for something else. I will be washing that canvas. But that strip that I cut it out, symbols, I'm just going to use for some little tiny designs, whatever I can do, maybe some kind of like a Christmas ornaments, I will find a use for or create some roll, like lots of Ukrainian scrolls do rolls, like to or hold, like to hold scissors, like for the needle holder to create little 3D projects. I'll do something with it, but I have to check what kind of fabric I have already to see if I can start on something smaller. This needle are so sharp that when I try to find a hole from another side, like from underneath the canvas, I attempt very often to go through fabric just wherever, not where it should be. Kind of hard to find a hole sometimes. I need to get different. I tried yesterday needles that was with the water-based design, because I parked few threads. I was going to stitch it and I was like, wow, that's a little bit confusing. I maybe stop for now and see if I can get a PDF file. So the needle, I think it was good. So maybe for my next color in here, I will grab the needle and try on this canvas if it's going to be more comfortable to stitch or not, because she put in a pack like a nice generous amount of needles in here, as you can see, and I already have one needle with the canvas, I believe, so maybe I can use on my snake, because I don't like this needles from these kits. They break too fast and they are really hard to even thread, like for example with this one, and threads like even tight to go through this hole, because this needle are so like thin. Almost done. Second color on this leaf. Really looking forward to those bright colors in here. Feels like every canvas I'm stitching, I'm stuck with the green colors lately. Okay, 5 more stitches. I'm just going to leave this thread on the needle so I can finish it and move to next spot after my video is done. But right now I want to try the other needle, and we're going to continue next color to outline leaf. That would be striped with stripy symbol. Okay, I'm just gonna leave a half stitch in here and put on my magnet. Okay, so let's try this needle. Hold on, zoom out a little bit. They are like thicker and not as pointy. See the difference? Let me see if we can see the difference on the video. Oh, you see the difference in the needle? How much this is Joy Sunday, this thin one, and that one is like more round end. In this side also, it's all silver and a little bit wider where the thread go, so it's kind of like a more comfortable. Okay, so which one thread we need next? This one, bright green, for our next symbol. Okay, let's try this needle, and if I like it, I will keep it here. Oh yeah, see how easy went through. I love it. And it's not as prickly on your fingers, so it's more comfortable to stitch. Let's see how easy will go through the fabric. That's what's important. Okay, it's not too many of the symbol in here. Okay, this stripy one. Kind of go a little bit harder through this point. You can see more spooky noise, but that's where the needle making a little bit bigger hole for your thread to follow. So it's actually better way to save your thread without fluffing up, because the needle a little bit thicker and making a bigger hole. So when time for threads to go down, it doesn't rub it off too much on a canvas, especially if you have a canvas that is not soft and it's harsh. You just keep rubbing it and can break your thread as well. But I like how easy with this needle to find a hole like on the back of the canvas. Just go easier way for me. I don't know, for you maybe it would be different, but I like less sharp needle for the 14 count. Color number 3. So see, this one leaf only have already 5 colors in here. I think that's a good number for the shading. Okay, jump to here. Goodness, my puppy on the sofa now upside down, enjoying a sleep, stretching. It's funny how golden retrievers like to sleep upside down, and other dogs would sleep only on the belly. This one is just always upside down, maybe because their fur are warm and make them hot, and when they stick in the belly up, it's cooling them down. Is that the reason, magic reason for them? So for those who stitch and snake with me, where did you start yours? On the same corner? Lots of people like to stitch from the left top corner. I tried one time from the top right corner and it's just not my thing. It totally messed up with my head. I couldn't. For me, the stitches doesn't go in the right direction as I want them to be. Like, yeah, they do layer the same way, but it's just like it's discomfort and stitching if you all your life stitch in the same direction and then try different. It doesn't work. I don't know. Some people can jump from top to the bottom, from the center, or from the center also. I don't like to stitch. I'm stitching from the center my penny counted, and trust me, I'm really stuck on it because I wish I could start from the corner, from the bottom, just keep going. But now it's like, okay, I start from the center because it's counted. I did not want it to count really fabric to start on a corner, so it's kind of like a quick start. But now it's like which direction to go, is like or there, and it's just confusing me more and slowing me down. So this corner is my goal for a corner. Wow, 20 minutes again. Can we manage for the one more color? Probably not. Okay, because this is gonna be alone almost our video, like 40-50 minutes. Okay, so after this one, as soon as my camera stops, I will be stitching all these threads that I have, and I will show you on the end what I have. But also I will go dig into my basket and bring something else to start today. It really doesn't matter what I will start. Eventually we need to start all of them, so I'm just gonna grab whatever is on the frame already, so it's quick start. Yeah, I will keep this needle. I like it better. A little bit thicker with the little bane like go down. Hold on. What is this one? Oh, that's a pink one that I have to finish. Okay. Okay. There. My goodness, somebody's snoring. Some dog is snoring. I don't think you can hear it because it's very far away, but I can hear it. And it's as annoying as a man snoring. I can't believe the rain never stopped. It's still raining and raining. Such a good to just stay inside and look through the window, which is dark already. It's getting dark. Time to close my blinds. Almost 53 minutes. It will stop now. Well, I'm glad we created half of the leaf. We created half of the leaf right now. But I will show you how it looks whole thing. By the way, let me check my package in FANSELLS. This snake is from FANSELLS, but I'm sure you can find in any other stores that I review. Pick your favorite. Okay, I'm down in here. And it's 23 minutes, so camera will stop anytime now. Alright, my friends, what do you think? That's what we have right now. Lots to go yet. Lots to go. So I will finish these 2 threads, park in here to basically I will stitch all the park threads and come back to you. OMG, look at my next project. Ukrainian beauty. She is taking care of little piglets. Aren't they cute? Oh my goodness. This is design 14 count, 26 by 31 centimeters. And I received this one from Paint Some Way store. Check them out. So this is very cute little design, and I decided to start once again. You will get a green colors today only, so it's a green light for you to start more projects. Okay, let's see that way. And I borrowed another needle from the other design, so I will have a nice, good, comfortable stitching. And I decided to start right from the bottom. We will create grass, and this one is, feel like this green grass we're going to do, and then she has same color in her ribbon. Interestingly, she has a one bead color of the green, for some reason different one. Yeah, there's probably same color in her headpiece, but yeah, we are going to do grass so piglets can play in it. Not sure how much progress I can do in here to show you, but like I say, we are still a few days away from me in here, so maybe tomorrow in the daytime I can stitch a little bit more. And because it's still December, I'm trying to stitch my ballerina. So tonight, yes, I would love to stitch a little bit more ballerina actually. I got a fluff. Didn't have a much chance to stitch today at all. Well, I didn't stitch at all ballerina today. Yesterday, just a little bit. Maybe I can almost finish her before my new year arrive in here. Never know. Okay, Ivan, I'm recording. Do you want me to pause it? Huh? Okay, no answer. Did I just talk to myself? Never mind. My son is downstairs playing games, video games with friends. Or maybe he just opened the door to let cat out. That's why he didn't hear me talking. Alright, good. Then I don't have to stop video. Interestingly, this needle go much more smoother through this particular canvas. On a snake, maybe holes in a fabric more tight from the paint, I don't know, or different kind of fabric canvas, different grid, I don't know. This one doesn't go as harsh, like doesn't have the big like click when they go listen. See, it's like go smoothly. Interesting. Okay, hold on, that canvas is like right next to me. Let's see a little bit comparison. Feels like the snake canvas a little bit more yellowish, this one more white, but I don't know, do you think? Kind of hard to tell on a camera, but maybe holes a little bit smaller on a snake, because by the feels of the needle I can tell the on this canvas it's go more smoother for some reason. Maybe that's just a few of the stitches, I don't know. Maybe that was the only around in here where it's partial, so the no paint, so it's mean whole a little bit bigger. But now when I go through the colored area, feels like I do get more louder those bumpy stitching. I don't know. No matter what, I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. Oh my god, it is so exciting to start new designs. It's always exciting, but then we have to keep continue. These little designs, I will finish them sooner, so they will not be in my whips for a very long time. I just need to get my strategy. So months of January will be probably a little bit confusing till I try to figure out my time and recording and different projects to remember to. Plus, I need a new calendar for New Year. The flip calendar that I keep right down my. I know my husband got, somebody gifted him from business calendar. I have to steal it. He don't use calendars. I do. And then sometimes he's trying to put his stuff on my calendar. I was like, mister, you ruined my thing. I need to see what I'm doing here. Don't just scramble in my calendar, whatever. He liked to talk on the phone and just scramble, whatever. Ruin the pages. I think those crosses layer are nice. You know what? You're like miles away. Hold on, let me get you close. Oh, how about now? That would be better. When you will be like very, very edge. Ah, okay. So little too close, because when I cover it focusing on my hand, let me double check. If I put in here on my hand, no, now it's okay, a little bit better. Yeah, I just need to get from the edge of my frame, because this design like just fits perfect. It's the same size frame. Oh no, my snake bigger or the same? Let me measure. Oh no, it's the same. Okay, two of the same frames, and they just perfect fit because it's a partial design. But I have to say the snake is much bigger than this girl. She's tiny. Lots of white spaces around her, so I definitely will finish her much sooner. First I wanted to start on a piglet so we can see one piglet, but then I'm just like, no. We are not starting with the juicy spot. We will do the boring stuff around first, from beginning to up, as it's go. So for example, I stitched this grass. My next color would be, first I thought it's a different shades of the green, but that's a piglet hoops, how you call those feet? Hoops? Oh, hoops? No. What was it? How you call it? Piglet feet. Hoops? Oh my goodness, okay. Comment if I'm close enough. So I think this week will be all new starts. Well, besides I need to do something for the diamond painting. Diamond painting, I'm not going to start any new till I finish some. I have lots of work on, so I'm just gonna work on what I have because some of them barely start, so it's considered new. But I need to finish older one designs first before I will start loose diamonds. That's the only thing is better about cross stitch, because you know you did your job, you stitch, you can toss, you can do whatever, the stitches will go nowhere. With diamond painting you finish and then you need to be careful so those diamonds don't fall out, and that's the disadvantage. Okay, let's move a little bit. I didn't pre-thread in here because I was just like, as I finish my other one design, run and cut this one right away, not to waste time. As I say, time is money and I don't have any of those, so we have to make a time. My goodness, this year in April I will be 55. Kind of round number, big number. What was that? Some kind of notification from my new Galaxy tablet. I have to check settings to turn it off notifications. I don't need music like this in the middle of my video. I did mute my cell phone. But even if I mute my cell phone, when message coming through, it still make the noise of like a ding. I know for you it's probably not very interesting, this design. Well, maybe watch to stitch, yeah, but not design itself. She is a cute girl, but she is Ukrainian girl. And when I used to dance professionally on folk Ukrainian dancing, that's the hair pieces that we wear for a certain dance. Ukrainian hopak. That's the culture. Well, I could start the other girl as well. The Penny girl, I think, yeah, she's also in the frame. Yeah, I just grab whatever's first. So she's going to be next. Well, I will put on a frame one of the beaded design, because now obviously I'm not gonna stitch that big canvas. I need to look for a smaller canvas. If I don't have a smaller one fit enough design, that I will use this one. It's just I still need to wash, so it's going to be the video a little bit later. I thought it will be today on January 1st, but plan change. But now at least I will have a good frame for one of the designs. I believe my beaded design of winter celebration will not fit even on the biggest frame, because it's maybe sideways. No, I think I measured, did not fit. I have to check, but I know the flower spinny fit just right, so I will see which one I will add. Feels like it's just so easy to make those frames, just to copy of those wooden square boards. I don't know, what is it, like inch thick square wood. All you have to do just to drill holes and put screws through. I don't know, I have to find somebody who can make it for me. To copy this, to make it like 10 of them. With my designs, so many whips. Even 10 would be not enough. It would be nice to have projects on a frame and you just switch them and stitch. Don't have to keep switching it from frame to new frame if you have to put two different design. Yeah, one of the design I will stitch just in my hands because it's too small to put on a frame. So I don't think that particular design I will stitch on camera. I'm just going to stitch whatever watching some show or movie and just show you time from time progress. Okay. I don't remember if I told you, but remember the wolf by dimensions that I will stitch, and I have the design in Crossstitch Saga program, and it's exactly same one. One color less, I think, or one color more in one of the program or canvas, but they all match. The only thing, every time I will pick color to stitch, I need to verify with the paper pattern if it's 2 threads or 3 threads, because there's some different stitches up there, and just to make sure I stitch correctly. But other than that, I check symbol wise, it's exactly same symbols, so it's make me happy because now I will be stitched digitally, mark it up, and will take me much faster than mark on a paper, right? So I'm happy about that. That's awesome. I found on the internet, I don't remember where now, but I save it and it's handy now. Okay, we are going to jump over my frame. Hold on. Okay, so lots of the symbol in here. 18 minutes. So I'm going to stitch only to the end of the frame because this video will be 1 hour and more than 1 hour, I should say. And I still want to come back and show you a little bit more of the progress, so it's going to be more few minutes extras. I think we have a wonderful start of new year. Wish you lots of stitching days, free time, so you can create. Don't work too hard, hardly work like we try to joke and hear around. Give yourself more time on craft. I know I'm lucky because I'm always home. So I have lots of time for stitching, especially now where there's no snow, so I have a phone peacefully sitting quiet. soon storm hit, I'm going to be on the phone all day long taking a customer's calls. But now it's rain, so it's like, oh, my head is resting. After I finish stitching grass, I will be stitching this piglet. Oh, my battery dying again. Wow, I really have a less and less life in my batteries. That's what happens when you record every single day. They run out quickly. $20. Okay, let's see what's first, battery die or video stop frame by the time. I'm closing with my fingers from this side. Okay, will be much more comfortable to stitch when we get a little bit higher from the edge, so I can reach better. There is lots of backstitching here, but it will be done on a very end, same as the other one. Some part of Canada have lots of snow. We are so lucky in here in Ontario. Such a good winter so far. Oh, I need to move my lamp a little bit. When I come back, all the grass should be done, and whatever else I've reached to stitch with this particular color, because I probably will be finishing this one or just switch to piglet. I don't know. I want to see piglet. Maybe I will switch to piglet. We'll see. Never know. Like my brains right now work thousands miles per second. It's the tangle in my brains because I want to work everything at same seconds. Stitch hungry, you know. You know what I mean. If you like to stitch, you have the same thing. We understand each other. Hopefully you will see the stitching much better than I see right now on a little tiny screen. And now let me show you how much I did stitch out the snake, a little bit at a time, you know. Why I don't like winter, because the daylight go away so fast, and now I have to have this light reflective, but that's okay, forgive me. You can't go over. So that's all the park threads that I have. We created this leaf, and obviously I did not finish the leaf because, okay, let me just grab the scissors, because I would need it a few more colors to kind of complete the leaf, but that's okay for now. I have to say the shading pretty good in here. It's still going to be backstitch as well, you know. and then whatever this one color I park on this side and stitch a little bit in here started. So if I can turn around, hold on, let me zoom out first. Let's turn around so we can see a little bit better. See, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit nibble. That's all I have for now. That's the start. It's okay, not as much as I wanted, but it's like a 3 canvases I'm stitching right now at the same time. But that's okay. That's a start for our star of the show, right? Because she is. I think it's a she because it's too pretty. Those eyes, like a dragon. Okay, so this is the one, and then we have another one. It's our little girl. So let's see how much I did her. Looky, looky. We have a piglet. So I stitched the grass area, and whatever from this side piglet, I park threads on this side, a little bit black. When from the eyes, it will be stitched in her Ukrainian dress ornament. There's going to be black dots in here, but look at that, little cute. So if I you know how I say stitch always less color to more color. Well, because I stitched this black one dots first, and then I stitched this color around, which is very pretty pink color, but because of the dark background print, it looks weird right now. But when it's going to be washed, it's going to be nice pinky piglet. So when I turn on this side, hold on, see what I'm saying? Now whatever those stretches was from one side to another, they overstitch and camouflage, so it doesn't have a hang and threads. That's what's important. Well, this one will be overstitched as well. I don't have like a big, but that's the grass, and I have those hoops from piglet, I think, stitch as well in here. So he's going to be nice and pinky, now looking gray. But I think I like the progress of this one. So that's the start. 2 little starts, both on 14 count, which make my fingers a little bit sore. There's nothing. I have here this magnet as a leaf covering her face right now. Anyway, she don't have a face right now. Okay, that's it. One piglet. Next time will appear another one. So I'm just gonna go from bottom and go up, 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 and stitch as a like cross country, right? So whatever I finish color here, I have a leftover threads, so I'm just gonna look around to finish. That's what I was doing. That's why my black thread is parked in here now. That's it. That's it. Cutie, cutie. He's going to be, well, he or she, I don't know, still need lots of backstitching here as well. So it's now a blob of pink colors. Soon we're going to have some backstitch. Look at that. We're gonna have an outline in his body, so he's gonna have a little backstitch tail, and his little nose will appear. Right now it's kind of funky dots. What a big difference, right? With the backstitch and without. Yeah. Okay. That's all for today, my friends. Make sure to watch another video, because the embellate will go as always on Wednesdays. And so happy new year one more time. Have a blessed day. Have fun, create, stitch, whatever you're doing. I will see you tomorrow.